you ever made someone really happy? Hello, viewers, and welcome to a special video thing. I really don't feel like making a Let's Play video right now, so I just want to make a video about, a movie I absolutely hate. One of the worst movies I've seen in my entire life. My gosh. That was... But yes, it's absolutely horrible. Ugh. A movie. It's known as Alvin and the Chipmunks Squeakquel. I mean, not Squeakquel, that one's okay. Chipwrecked. It's right in front of me, right here. Anyway, it's horrible. It's absolutely, positively horrible. I saw it when it was still in theaters. Yeah, about this time. Because birthday stuff, I liked the first two, and I was rather young at the time. So, yep. I was like little, like, oh, hi! That's pretty much how I was back then. I still kind of am like that, but not as much. But you get the idea. And I walked out of the theater, like, my gosh, that was horrible. This movie is horrible. As you can see here, it didn't get a very good reception by the big names here. 1.4 out of 10, 12%, oh, 24%, The overall people hated it. And I don't blame them. I do too. There is so much that is fundamentally wrong with the film. First off, where do I start? Some of the props that they use, like a 1980s, 1990s, heck, older than that, maybe even 60s or 70s film thing, like action film thing, like it looks like some of the props, like, spoiler alert, towards the end when they're on the log thing, and I think it's towards the middle too, whatever. There's this, it looks horrible. You can tell it's so big, and it looks like a play prop thing, or a prop from like a 1960s, 1970s era film. It's so dang cheap. It's absolutely horrible. On top of that, CGI, it just, for a lot of things. The character, pretty much like the other film, but everything else is CGI is absolutely horrible. My gosh. Oh, and yeah. Looks like somebody else likes this movie. I mean, somebody likes this movie. I hate this movie. Sorry, it's just sometimes I don't think very clearly, like, whatever. Horrible movie. The CGI is horrible. The characters are just cheesy and fake. The attack, like, the first two films were okay. Like, they definitely put effort into the story. But this one, it's just flat out copying so many other films in practically every single way. Like, it doesn't even feel like a movie that should have been in this franchise that probably shouldn't even have become a franchise, really. the story of the film is basically on a cruise ship to some sort of concert somewhere, I guess, and then they do some bad things, which winds them up on a very cheesy island. That looks like a prop from the 60s or 70s. Like, seriously. They spend a lot of time there, and they basically try to get out of there and find each other, blah, 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 blah. It's done. And I heard they're actually making another one. Another Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Oh. No. Oh, gosh. Oh. It's unbearably bad. No. The jokes are absolutely horrible. Like, wow. The jokes are just non-existent. They're like something that only like a 5-year-old would like. Even as young as I was back then, I still felt, that's horrible. And that's kind of more or less how I sounded back then. Not really. Not exactly, but whatever. Point across. It's horrible. I do have to admit, I do have to admit, though, some of the songs that they do are not bad. I mean, they definitely did okay with the songs. I thought some of them were okay. That's honestly one of the better parts of the film. Honestly. One of the few redeeming qualities of it. So yes, it's definitely not the worst movie ever made, but it's definitely one of the worst movies I've seen. But by no means the worst. Trust me, there's way worse out there. Just search worst movie ever, and you'll probably know what I mean. Or list of the worst movies ever, and you'll know what I mean. I did. So anyways, it's just fundamentally broken. It just is. And throughout the entire movie, you just do not want to know how it ends. You're just like, you just want the film to end. It's just so lame. Oh, and they have to find it. And there's also this, villain, whatever. Girl villain, whatever, who wants to go after this pirate treasure thing, I guess. It's absolutely cheesy. Like, wow. It's so dang cheesy. I just, oh, God. Everything about the film is cheesy. That includes the story, the music, the songs. Like the only thing that aren't cheesy. It isn't cheesy. Whatever. The songs are the only thing redeeming, one of the few redeeming qualities of the film. Everything else. My gosh. Okay. If you have a 5-year-old, I'm sure he'll enjoy it. He or she will enjoy it. Probably. They'll probably enjoy it. But I wouldn't recommend it for anybody who was 10 years or older. If I remember correctly, the other films were PG rated. Which somewhat confuses me. It makes me wonder, why? Why? Why did they make a third movie? The second movie made sense. Like, I can understand them making a second movie, but a third one? Come on. I should know better than that. The first and two films. This is the guy responsible for it, right here. Let's search the other ones. Squeakquel. It was directed by somebody else. And it was directed by Betty Thomas. The first movie. So they had 3 different directors. 3 different directors here. The second one, they only had one director, Betty Thomas. Okay. And then the third movie is Mike Mitchell, which helped make the first one. Gosh, that's horrible. There's no good words to describe it. There's just... Sure, I'm sure somebody likes it out there. Obviously, this guy does. And, that's fine, I guess. It's just, why... What's this film made? I just don't like this film. I just don't. There's nothing else I can do about it. There's really nothing I could say about it. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, which is somewhat of a test. On the next quote. On, you know, this type of thing, like reviewing movies and stuff like that. So yeah, if you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later.